was shocked to find a creature on my porch. I'll be the first to admit, I'm not great at using this phone yet, but I'm learning to be better. I hope this reads well, and please forgive my mistakes. I'm still a bit shaken up, to be honest. Recently, me and my dog Peanut moved to a rather quaint house near the edge of the woods. It's a fixer-upper, but I used to live somewhere worse, so I welcome the change. It's a rather rustic log cabin, 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom, but plenty of space for just me and my dog. While the inside is small, the porch is perfect. A lone rocking chair that looks into the forest, a old but welcoming wood-carved fence that runs around every bit but the opening to the stairs. Next to the rocking chair is a little worn but fluffy bed. Normally a random toy will be discarded around it depending on the time of day. Peanut loves her toys. She's a small dog, scruffy, cute. The kind of dog you can't exactly tell what she is beyond mutt, but I mean that with love. She's the kind of dog who greets everyone happily, no matter if she just met them, no matter what they look like. I remember when I first met her, I was nervous. She was the first dog I've ever gotten close to, but she greeted me with open arms, kinder than anyone I've met in my life. She's been settling in well. Of course, I've been keeping an eye on her, making sure she's not snatched up by coyotes when she's outside. I'm sure most pet owners will say this, but she really is the best dog. I really wish I could spend more time with her. I've been trying, but I'm sure you know how busy life can be. Today was a rather cold, late winter night. Not even the mosquitoes bother to be out right now. While the cold air might be uncomfortable to most, to me, I find it relaxing. As much as I like walking in the woods, I don't often take Peanut with me, especially at night. While I do trust her, is rather not have to sprint after her in the dark too far from home if something goes wrong. I was just returning home, the warm glow of the porch light. Normally Peanut is on behind the glass of the sliding door, ready to greet me. But this night, instead of seeing her happily wagging, I see something else. A tall, lanky figure loomed, sitting on my porch, holding my Peanut, petting her. I can see that the figure looks calm, though it's hard to tell with how hideous their face is. Eyes too small, teeth too oddly shaped, skin that sagged. Despite the creature's disgusting appearance, Peanut seems all too happy in his lap, enjoying the pets she is given. I can't exactly explain my emotions as logical. The only emotion I felt was anger, blinding hot in my bones. This ugly creature puts its hands on my dog, on my new porch? I don't think so. I grab a nearby rake. The noise alerts the ugly figure, its small eyes going wide, staring at me in fear, as if it knows it's intruding, that it's done something wrong. He gets up, Peanut getting off his lap as the creature backs up, looking as if they were going to run. I understand what I did next was rash, cruel even. But you might act this way too if some creature was holding your dog at night. I don't regret my actions, even the slightest. I raised the rake over my head before stalking it down into the body of the intruder. The rake pierced the flesh of their shoulder as they tried to flee, letting out a wail of pain. Blood oozing through the pierced flesh and down its body. As I stalked closer, it tried to kick me, scratch me, but I pulled the rake out, this time swinging it up until the teeth of the rake impale its mouth, as if I'm trying to correct those freakish teeth. The rake pulls away less cleanly than it did from the creature's shoulder. Soft-looking muscle and skin clingled as I pulled it back, tearing away a chunk of the flesh of the creature's mouth and jaw. The night air echoed with the sound of its gurgling. The beast timidly she moves her head into my hand for affection. A spread of warmth and relaxation run over my previously enraged body. After today, things won't be the same, I know that. The changes will be rough, but Peanut again is a rather adaptable dog. Even at my worst, she still loves me. I'm sure she will grow to love me more now that we have more time. In a week or two, she will be back to normal and forget all about this. Getting rid of the creature's body is gonna be pretty simple. One of the perks of those pesky coyotes is it won't be long before the corpse is dragged off later tonight. Either way, I'll deal with it. Clean things up so Peanut doesn't get her paws dirty. I open the door to my little cabin, holding it wide for Peanut as I walk inside. She goes off to hide in her little crate, probably needing time to process what just happened, or maybe just teared. My eyes linger on the wall, my lips turning up into a smile as I stare at a picture on the fireplace. Peanut sits happily, a ball in her mouth, looking only about a year old. It's a pretty good picture, taken and framed with care. It's probably the only picture worth keeping on the mantle. I'll keep a few of the other pictures for a while. I'll probably need at least one to keep on hand. After all, it will take a while to look like the intruder who used to live here, to sculpt my face into his, but I'm sure it will help Peanut feel less stressed around me. What wouldn't a good pet owner do for their new pet?